What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style OG. And on today's video, we're going to talk about how to wear the right colors for your skin tone. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern discussing men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I encourage you to subscribe and tap the notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends like Harry G's Men's Fashion, salute. Okay, fellas, it's time to have a little guy talk, just between you and I. Now, that's not that hard. There's only about 4 women that watch this channel anyway. But we need to admit, women dress better than us most of the time. And one of the reasons is they understand the power of color. They know the right colors can accentuate their look, or the wrong color can diminish it. And how they do it a lot of times is knowing what the right colors are for their particular skin tone. Now notice, I didn't say complexion or the color of their skin. I said skin tone. A lot of people confuse being, I'm a black guy, I'm a white guy, I have light skin, I have dark skin. That only plays a little part. It's actually the skin tones underneath your skin that actually determine what colors work best for you. Now there are a bunch of different ways on how people try to define skin tones, but I want to stick with the general categories. The ones I'm going to talk about today are warm tones, cool tones, and neutral tones. Now what I'm going to do, we're going to use me as a guinea pig, and I'm going to show you several different tests that'll help you pick out your skin tone. Use the one that you find least difficult and use that as your guide. And after we determine what your skin tone is, I'm going to give you the colors that work best with each of these skin tones: warm, cool, and neutral. Now I know what you might be saying to me on the other end of that screen. You're probably saying, Jeff, this seems like it's going to be a whole lot of information and some sensory overload just to figure out the right color for me to wear. Hold up, handsome, I get it. Yes, it's a bit of an advanced style move, but do you really only come to me for the basics? My job is to make sure you know the little details that'll make you stand out from the guy down the street. And knowing the right colors for your skin tone will help you do that. As a matter of fact, almost all these tests are pretty simple, and I'm going to start with the simplest test first. First test is the simplest test of all, because to be honest, it's not much of a test. All it requires is for you to jog your memory and rely on your experience. Here's all you need to do. Think about how your skin reacts to prolonged exposure to the sun. If you're someone who's out in the sun for a long time, and generally speaking, all you do is get a nice tan, more than likely you have a warm skin tone. However, if you're someone who gets prolonged exposure to the sun and burns easily or gets skin or sun irritations, you're more than likely a cool skin tone. However, if you're someone who sometimes gets a tan or sometimes gets irritation, you're more likely in the middle and probably a neutral tone. Using me as an example, I usually always get a nice tan and never burn, so more than likely that means I'm a warm skin tone. Now for the next test you can do to determine which skin tone you have, I need you to head to the bathroom and do what's called the white paper test. Now this only takes 2 simple steps. 1, I want you to wash your face thoroughly to remove any excess dirt or moisture. Then hold any plain white piece of paper up to your face and look in the mirror. I want you to compare your skin and contrast it to the white paper. Now in comparison to the paper, if your skin looks yellowish, greenish, or light brown, more than likely you're a warm skin tone. If your skin looks pink, rosy, or blue, more than likely you're a cool skin tone. And last but not least, if your skin looks a little gray or ashen, more than likely you're a neutral skin tone. For me, mine was looking a little light brownish, so once again, I'm falling in the warm skin tone category. Now the next test you can do, which is quite simple to determine your skin tone, is what I refer to as the vein test. All you have to do is look at the veins in your hands and wrists. Do they predominantly appear to be purplish or blue? Then more than likely you have cool skin tone. Or do they appear to be greenish? Then more than likely you have warm skin tone. If it's hard to determine either way, then you more than likely have a neutral skin tone. In this case, mine appear greenish, so once again, I appear to be a warm skin tone. And the last test you can use to determine what your skin tone is the one I like to refer to as the jewelry test. Take 2 types of jewelry, one gold and one silver, and lay them against your skin. In this case, I have 2 watches. Which one looks better against your skin? If it tends to look a little more healthier with the gold watch, then you have a warm tone. If it looks a little better with the silver, then you more than likely have a cool skin tone. If you really don't see much of a difference, you're neutral. Once again, the gold looks good next to me, I'm a warm tone. So now that you have no excuse not to know what skin tone you are, which colors work best with each one? Well, if you're a warm skin tone such as myself, stick to earth tone shades, such as shades of brown, green, and red. And some complementary colors might be some deep blues or ivories. You want to shy away from your real dark colors and stay away from your bright reds and pinks. If you're a cool skin tone, the colors that work best for you are easy to remember. All you have to do is think precious stones. I'm talking about your emerald, sapphire, ruby, and burgundy colors. What colors don't work so well are your rich, deep colors. And if you're a neutral skin tone, what works best for you are colors right in the middle of the color wheel. I'm talking about your light blues, your light grays, and your light greens. And also your off-whites work very well for you. What you want to stay away from is strong colors. Now, even if your skin tone falls out of the range of suggested colors, does not mean you can't wear them. Pick what works best for you and take some of the colors that might not be in your color wheel and use them for accessories. Okay, so there you have it, my guide on how to wear the right colors for your skin tone. Let me know in the comment section what your go-to colors are. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. It helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll see you tomorrow.